Today it's such a joy to be here with you. I preach in no other name, and I say it every week. Thank you so much. No other name.
Hallelujah.
Than that of the one who is true.
Amen.
The only true and living God.
Amen.
Yahweh. I am unashamed of his name. He has proven his name to be so true that I would be a fool to not have courage in his name.
Amen.
I am delighted to trust Yahweh, and so are we as saints. Amen. We rejoice in the God of our salvation. In other words, we rejoice in the God of our Yeshua, who is Yahweh himself. Hallelujah. I'm so glad that Gerson and the girls are here with us, and all of you are here with us today. I rejoice with all of you saints. Amen?
Amen.
And as Judy would fondly say our brother Chubby was really, Terrence was really in the spirit today. He really is in the spirit. Because he must have looked at what I had to speak about today and decided he's going to say everything that I have to talk about. But it's good to see you all. Those are faces and new faces around as well. Good to see all of you. I'm glad that you are here. I am, by the way, still alive. I am still patiently waiting for the sodomites who threatened to come here and to say whether that's still show up. This is almost 2 months now. My patience is very thin. If you know them, please inform them that we still waiting. Because they're supposed to come and set the record straight in here. Saints, those of you following me on social media will be well aware of what Brother Terrence is talking about. Those of you who want the news, if you read the newspapers, we have some Guyanese teachers who are overseas in the Bahamas, and they have been severely affected by the onslaught of Hurricane Dorian. All things are controlled by Yahweh's power.
Oh, yeah.
There is nothing that happens in the earth beyond his authority.
Amen.
I know that some of you do not join me on Thursday evenings, so I'll just briefly touch on that and then proceed to what we're speaking from 2 Peter chapter 2. There's nobody in history that Yeshua ever called Peter. His name is Kepha. He was not European, he was not a white man. And I don't preach race, I preach the truth. His name is Kepha.
Amen.
The late Dr. From verse 1. 2 Peter chapter 2. The late Dr. Miles Monroe, if you go on YouTube and find it, he said these words: God is illegal in the earth as a spirit. Yeshua, the son of Yahweh, said that Yahweh is spirit. That's all he could be. And those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Miles Monroe said that God, to Benny Hinn he was talking, God is illegal in the earth. And that God could do nothing in the earth unless he first gets permission from a man. Go to YouTube and find it. If I'm wrong, I'll never preach again. I am waiting for all those prophets in the Bahamas and Brian Carney to tell you your name, your number, your phone number, your social security number, which will be your tin here in Guyana. And the prophet will tell you all this different where you live and the color of your house. Please tell us which man gave Yahweh permission to send Hurricane Dorian to the Bahamas. You have to find that person, because the person has some questions to answer. All these prophets, you know people's name and phone number. You can please give us one name now, which is who's the man
That's one.
that according to Miles Monroe gave God permission to send them. And then the prophets on the other side said that it wasn't God. It's a marine spirit who has more power than the name of Jesus, because they said in the name of Jesus it will not happen. And a demon still sent a storm. Now if you watch me on Facebook and you get upset when I say these things about your Jesus, you're a devil. You're wicked. If you're in the room and you're mad because of your Jesus, you're more wicked. This is basic reasoning here. I ain't mad at anybody. Let's reason this together now. If Jesus has all his power, and hundreds of people, thousands of preachers say, Jesus in his name, this or he will not come. And the prophet has said, there is a marine spirit coming here, bringing this storm. How Jesus can't stop it? Don't be mad at me, be mad at the person who can't stop it. I'm just asking you, how is it that this person with all his power, this name, can't stop it? When the demons in scripture saw Yeshua from afar and said, have mercy. The marine spirit now could hear Jesus name and say, I ain't got no mercy on y'all. I got blow down the preacher house.
Break up the church.
If last year I didn't believe that the Messiah was really Yeshua, and last week I didn't believe that the Messiah was really Yeshua, this week I know that Jesus can be his name. This week here.
Amen.
For that sure. I said I didn't believe before, but this one here prove everything to me that if you tell me the name of Jesus has all power, how it can stop a storm. This is no member storm. This is the pastor said. This can happen. Raven Wells stood, and y'all know he was close to me. And it's on Facebook. He said, I decree, I declare. No, I had to listen to this thing about 6 times to hear what he actually said. And I don't think he already said. I decree and declare that God will be a ring of fire around the Bahamas. Now hold on. Not God told me that he will be. He is decreeing and declaring what God will be. So who is God? If you could decree the God what he will be, who is the God in the equation? And you have people saying, Apostle, you're so bold, you're scared. Who is that? Without respect to anybody, who is the person that I must fear him? But he doesn't fear the true living God.
All right.
Miles Monroe, who said that God must have permission from man. Who gave permission for his plane to fly into the crater and kill him? Did he grant permission to heaven and that and say, all right, now you're flying into Grand Bahama, the storm, the clouds are low, and I give you permission to kill me, my wife, my youth pastor, his wife, his baby, her pregnant child in the womb. Kill my assistant pastor and his wife. I give you permission to kill all of us, except Dave Burrow. Who gave permission for your play? When you can't answer me, let your son talk. Why am I talking about all of this today? Because Peter addressed these people before they were born. If you were good friends and you lied, that doesn't mean I said you're truthful.
Right there.
I don't have friends when it comes to the kingdom. Now those of you in the Bahamas can get it straight today with me. I do not have friends. Those of you in the room today and watching me across Facebook, I do not have friends when it comes to the kingdom. You are either a co-laborer with me or you are against righteousness. You are a disciple of mine or you're a disciple of somebody else, but I don't have friends in the kingdom. So if you feel it because we laugh a lot, I can rebuke you, and we cool, watch it. Just walk through it all the time. And if I never feel that I'm free to do what I want, and you have to accept it because I'm your friend, I don't have friends in the kingdom. That's right. We have brother, we have sister. I don't even have a wife in the kingdom of heaven. Oh, that sounds straight to some wrong. Yeshua said in the regeneration, there will be no marriage and given in marriage. So if you're in the kingdom of heaven, I have a wife in the kingdom in the context that if you're wrong, you're wrong. You can't be right because you're my wife. Amen. How could a man stand and say that I decree, I The persons who, but let me get back. Judgement Darius is a senator in the Bahamas. But she's also claiming to be a prophetess, which she is. But of whom?
Yeah.
So she said that she's the main one. God told her that this Maria preacher, and she called the whole, all these prayer warriors to pray. Not just ordinary people, y'all too light. And she called the big name, the big legs.
God is calling them out.
God is calling you out, the warriors. If you go to war, you must call the warmonger, she said. So she called the warmongers to deepen the storm before it hit the Bahamas. Yahweh caused my eyes to behold and my ears to hear this baby talk. And I was in my room, I looked at my phone, I said, am I hearing right? Because this is a big hit, this is a major one. The storm is out in the ocean and she's saying, come! Because when the meteorologist based on her position and in certain meetings said, this storm is huge. This is trouble. This is a disaster and you can never understand what happened here. Jasmine said when she heard that her spirit got crossed. In the prophet in church. I got mad and I said, the devil is a liar. Well, what's that now? And then she said, God asked her the question, so what are you going to do? Because this storm coming here, what are you doing now? And she decided she would exercise her power. You see, that's how the deliverance service goes now. So she brings the deliverance service tactics into this equation here. So we hype the people up. Listen to Jasmine now. That I had conversation with many preachers in the Bahamas before this storm here. And I said to them, the truth is that the Messiah's name is Yeshua. I'll tell you how trouble comes to people. The truth is that if you call the Messiah by any other name, including Jesus, you're wrong. Because you can't choose what you call Yahweh Son.
Right, that's right.
The preacher said to me that we all have our own truth. I want you all to hear these things in the spirit this afternoon. Not there is only one truth. We all have our own truth by which we choose to live. So what is the truth? I said, how could we all have our own truth? So what is truth? And I thought truth was one person. Because one person said, I am the way.
I am.
I am the truth. He said this is. He said, I am the truth. I am the life. So I said, now if one person said he's the way, the truth, and the life, how you tell me everybody got their own truth, so everybody got their own Messiah? He said, no, you have to understand that we all have our own truth, and everybody comes to their own truth at their own time. My words to that preacher in the Bahamas was, you shall see that all the things you prayed for in Jesus' name before the ones work will stop working. Because Yahweh will prove me or you to be true. And I know which one of us is.
Yeah.
Some persons have wondered. Some are still debating. But God, they won't call him Yahweh because they don't know him. But God caused this to happen to innocent people. Some of you watch the news and CNN and BBC and all across the world. And you're wondering, how could God do this to innocent people? Even if the preachers are wrong, what about those who are not preachers? And I can see that from your silence, some of you didn't have the question and answer today.
Never wonder.
Sovereign.
The question is, what makes a person innocent?
Oh boy. It's a big question.
Some folk feel that because you do not commit fornication, you don't drink liquor, you don't smoke weed, you don't get high on coke, you don't cheat on your husband or your wife, you do not steal, you do not lie. You go to church every week, you pray every morning, you bind and loose the devil every day. So you are innocent. Because you do all that in Jesus' name. Whoever does not believe the truth is guilty.
Amen.
And deserving of death.
Amen.
Let me help y'all. The scripture still states that the wages of sin is death. It is a sin to call the Messiah anything apart from what his Father said. Whoever does not believe on the Son is in sin. I didn't say that. Don't you like to go to your Corinthians 3:16? For God so loved the world. Don't you say that? That he gave his only begotten son. And what else did he say?
Whosoever believe in him
Thank you. And who?
not perish.
In the only begotten son will not perish. So whoever doesn't believe in the only begotten son is guilty.
That's why I'm perish.
And shall perish. Yahweh is not subjected to the opinions of men.
Oh yes. That's the Yahweh.
He is not confined to man's opinion.
Oh.
In Psalm 150, Brother Chubby said it already, verse 2. It says that Yahweh is on his throne. Hear the text carefully. He does what he pleases. That's not that he got to give you or me some account for his action.
No. Sovereignty.
No.
Yeah.
Innocent. Innocent. Since the innocent people, how come after the song they got gone robbing people then? They became guilty afterwards, or the sin wasn't in their mind all the time. How are you cussing up after the storm if you're innocent? How are you stealing what's not yours if you're innocent? Looting is theft.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Where is the innocence? Let's go to the book. And we talk about this some more. 2 Kepha chapter 2, look at this. Kepha, the elder of the church, the elder is writing to the saints who are Hebrews. And he said to them, but among the people, are you there? Verse 1.
Yes.
There were also false prophets. I want you, don't read fast.
Yes.
I want you to hear carefully now.
Oh yes.
Among the people,
Among the church.
there were also false prophets. Just as there will be false teachers among you. All right. Now, don't ask me anything. Just look around the room. And for the sake of the text, understand what Keith is saying. You could be sitting in the same room with somebody,
And they're false.
assuming they're true. But what they teach is false. He didn't say outside, he said among you. There is false teacher. Right in your company. I hope I can talk slowly for you all, hear me carefully.
Yeah.
Right in the church, there will be false teachers. Not outside.
Inside.
So when they're singing, the false teachers' hands are off, so let's get in there singing too. If you can understand, I pray you do, the danger that I'm reading here is this. Teachers teach.
Oh yes.
So at some point, the false teachers will have an opportunity to show who they are.
That's right. Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
Sean. You got to shout now if you got to hear a question.
No, not a question.
No, go ahead.
Come from the talking about teachers. When I pay a visit to the Eagles Church again, talking about right now, we go to challenge. So, first I asked the elder, I said, read scripture where it said, whose salvation is in?
Right?
He said, Yahweh. God, right? He said, Yahweh. Oh, that's okay. No, for your members' sake.
Right.
Would you say God is salvation in Hebrew for me? Up to this day, you can't say.
Wow.
Now, if you say that, you will say Yahweh is Yeshua. Salvation in Hebrew is Yeshua. Very sure but up to this day, they don't say salvation in Hebrew is the Savior. He does not want, remember that. So I said, anyhow, up to this day, I never go to the New Testament.
Right.
I use this Old Testament. I said, okay, I will show you something now. You do not believe in Yeshua. I said, read, if you go to Genesis 4, tonight.
Right. Here,
now
consider with my Yeshua.
Verse 1. When Jacob was prophesying to the children that what will become of them in the last days. Then in verse 2 he said, Simon and Levi, you are a twin. And he said, cruelty is within you, and this is person who teaches the last one.
Right.
And he said he begged his soul not to be mingled with them. And he said they even dig their own, dig a wall. Every time I dig a wall, they mean put in barrication.
Right.
The person, so he separated the person from Yeshua and got him in the land. Right? So those I said, just say, God is salvation in Hebrew for me.
Can't say.
You can't say. Because you don't mind remember know that God is Yeshua.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeshua the Messiah came with the meaning attached to his name.
Yeah.
Whoever does not believe in his name and doesn't teach in his name what is true is a false teacher.
Amen.
Even if they encourage you, make you feel good, and they sound right, it's still false.
Amen.
A true teacher is not one who makes you feel comfortable. It's one who tells you the truth, according to Yahweh's word.
Yeah.
So, false teachers will be among the church, and they will have to have a chance to teach. You can't be called a teacher if you're teaching.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Now look at the next line. Under false pretenses, look at this, they will introduce destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them. And thus bring on themselves swift.
Destruction.
Is that in your Bible?
Yes.
Who or where do you find the false teachers according to this text here?
In the church.
Okay, so in the church, among the saints, will be people who will have swift destruction of their lives.
Right.
And they'll be leading.
Yeah.
Y'all getting this?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
Verse 2 in the field is just about them. Many will follow their debaucheries, which is nasty living, dangerous lifestyle. Do what you want. Nobody can judge me. Judge not lifestyle. That's debauchery. Where they get mad when they talk what is righteous.
Black people. Loose living.
Many will follow these false teachers' behavior. And because of them, the true way will be maligned. Has anyone ever told y'all that you're crazy for believing in this Yahweh Yeshua madness?
Yeah.
Y'all talk to me, say.
Yeah.
That's how the way is maligned. Have they ever told you that you're wrong?
Yes.
You going off course? How you can't see everybody else live in a certain way? All my life, all of our lives, we've heard Jesus. You ever heard that? That's the true way being maligned. The true way is being evilly spoken of. I want y'all to hear me. Listen to me carefully. Because of the false teachers, many believe, thousands upon thousands, millions believe the Messiah was called Jesus. Because of false teachers, the Bahamas cannot call him Yeshua yet.
Yes.
And they have been hearing it all the time.
And many told me, I know his name is Yeshua. But I choose to call him Jesus. Because I don't speak Hebrew, they said. So I said, how do you drive a Mercedes? It's a German. Do you speak German? No, they call it a Mercedes. It's a German word. How do you drive Toyota? Toyota is a Japanese word. Japanese word. What about your Nissan? That's not English either. Do you drive Mitsubishi? That's not an English word either. I said, what is worse? How your son named Joshua? How you could get the name Samuel? That's English. How could you be called Deborah? What language is that?
Hebrew.
But you can't say Yeshua. Now I'm man, made by Yahweh's hand, and it could get me angry. What do you think will do to him? You see, it's one thing to be ignorant. There's another thing to know it and then be arrogant.
Oh, yes.
If you don't know, you're ignorant. When you know and say, I know but, you become arrogant. You want to challenge a righteous one. And because of a false teacher or false teachers, persons believe in all their heart. And then those who follow these men and say the Messiah's name has to be Jesus. Why? Because my leader said it's Jesus. So Yahweh say, you want to follow your leader? I will show all y'all what happened in Jesus' name.
Wow.
You want to contribute to lives? That's what they call giving a seed. And giving your offering and tithe. You want to invest in liars? I'll show you what happened to your money then. Saints, some of you in the room need to hear about the God you serve because you don't know him yet. So let me present him to you. The God you serve, and you say you know, doesn't owe humanity mercy. Let me get it straight, please. He doesn't owe you. He gives if he wants to. He doesn't owe you mercy. If you're guilty, you are not owed mercy. You ask for mercy. And he decided he want to give it to you.
It's a consuming fire.
Mercy is not the right of humanity. It's Yahweh's decision. Romans 9 he states, it is not of you to show mercy. It's me. That's what he said. He said, it's not if you're willing or you're running. In other words, even if you want to do good, it's not up to you. It's up to me to show you mercy. He said, have I not said this about Pharaoh? That for this reason I raised you up, so I could show my power in you. How did he show it? By showing mercy? I hope some of y'all there before you came, because you might be trying to go back home this afternoon. Yahweh told Pharaoh when it blows start. Pharaoh called for Moshe. He said, Moshe, come. I can help some of y'all deliverance prayer. You need deliverance prayer? He said, Moshe, come, please pray for me. That was in the book in Exodus. Pray that Yahweh will take this away. First he said, who is Yahweh? When the blow started, he said, pray that Yahweh take it away. So you know his name, huh? You didn't know before. He called him by the right name when the blow started. Let me help you with this thing. You ready and able?
That's correct.
Although Pharaoh made a prayer request, his mind was not changed. How do you get this? Although he asked for deliverance, his mind was never changed.
Wanted an ease.
Oh. So the pressure of life is too hard. So I'll cry out to Yahweh for help. But Yahweh said, I know your heart because I determined how it would be. Even if you're crying out to me for help, I still controlling the thought process. And I know you. Does that sound like mercy to you? For a man to say, pray that God will deliver me, and Yahweh said, I will not deliver you. Because I determine how your heart will be. That's not a kingdom to me. Sovereignty. He said, I will make your heart and kill you after I do it. Now just for a moment, reconsider if you want to serve this God. Because what I told you before is not Yahweh. So just think for today, I really can't associate with that kind of God because he's not really as loving as I thought he was. If you do that, good. I respect you. Go your way. But don't sit here and try to question him and instruct him. The prophet Yeshua was asked, who has any man instructed Yahweh? You want to try? You want to try telling him what's right and what's wrong?
Who comes with?
Oh. So why would this righteous God kill innocent babies? Do you want to counsel him?
No.
Do you want to try telling him he shouldn't kill babies too? So if he didn't kill him, who did? The way, the true way, which is Yeshua, will be maligned. They'll speak evil of Yeshua. I've heard people say, I am tired of this Yeshua nonsense. Who prayed to Jesus, by the way?
Yeah. But every day they want to tell people Jesus.
Oh. I don't know why Yahweh in his wisdom, I guess he didn't do it, but I don't know why he didn't include something here to say you could punch him in the mouth. But I can't because it's not in the Bible.
Feel your boss.
You feel it now?
Yes.
Because I'm just second I realize I can't do what I feel like because it's not in the book. But these people, you can't blame them. It's the false teachers they submit to. The false teachers make them disrespect Yeshua's name. Verse 3. If they greed, they will exploit you with fabricated or made up stories. Do you know about them? Yes, yes. The Africans are in Ghana doing each other already in this foolishness. When I was a boy, my whole life was inside a tree. And my father used to put me in a tree trunk. And I spent all my life in a tree. I used to be a rat before and I became a man after. And these fools in Ghana believe him. Because he got delivered from a rat spirit. Africans are in Guyana and they are pulverizing the church. They are crooks.
That's right.
We all even getting weaker and weaker because we need some of the church. I don't care none of that. They're robbers. Always have a story. A spider on across the floor, that's a demon from Africa, what you made. I rebuke you. I bind you in Jesus' name and whole church all the next spider can't run across the floor. Made up stories. Always got some tale to tell you. Yeah, in Linden they said they used to go, they have some portal, some hole by the Demerara Bridge in Linden, where people would go into the hole and go under the river, down in hell. I heard that with my own 2 A's, the A's, them two they say. And they go into hell and make Mercedes, fancy car, they make BMW, they make Jaguar. Now back then you could have fooled me. But now I don't know why you driving it. If it's made in hell, why you say hallelujah, God has blessed me the Jaguar. So he blessed me what he made in hell.
Oh.
Right. The Brazilians come first. They want the people to put water over your door. Water in the fridge. You gotta go to the right place. Put it in the fridge, you gotta cold drink something. Then the water in water, put sugar. Then lime. They tell you make strong then. Make special flavor in it. Then put it room, then the salt. Because in India they say you have to close up this hole. How? You gotta throw salt in the water. Salt is sodium chloride. It dissolves in water. If you pour sodium chloride in water, you get what's called a solution. The water is a solvent, the salt is a solute. You pay me for science lesson, I teach you for free. You all pay people go to lesson. Good. Salt dissolves in water. If you stand on the bridge and you throw salt in the water, the salt will disappear. That's what I'm miracle, that's chemistry.
That's their solution.
That's their solution. They throw salt in the river and they start shouting, yes! Yes! We closed the portal. They believe fabricated stories. The prophetess from the Bahamas, who's married to an apostle.
Wow.
And he can't talk. After the storm started mashing up the place now. Remember watching here now, I said, what nonsense you say? I said on the comment on the page, I said, do you know what you say? This is foolishness. This is wrong. You cannot decree and declare anything. The woman blocked me. So I can't talk anymore on the page. When the storm decided to show up, it sat on the island that she lived. Not Abaco, Grand Bahama, where she talked the foolishness from and blocked me when I corrected her. It sat on the island. Scientists could not comprehend what was happening here. For 40 hours, it didn't move. Why Jasmine in the dark? And the wind was battering her house. She blocked me before she even ended up anywhere close to her island. Why didn't walk that way? And leave the island alone, where she was on. Yahweh made it pass through Habakkuk. But when it got to where she was, the one blocked me. He said, stop, Dorian.
Sit right here.
Because if you move 2 hours, she said that it went quite fast. And the Lord blow it away. Blow. He said, don't move, stay right here. I see y'all in Nassau. I command Dorian, that's when the judge street, to go out into the sea. Dorian say, talking to me. You talking to me, remember that king with the pig? You talking to me? Make me move then. 20 hours passed, Dorian didn't move it. It approached at 5 or 9 to 9 miles an hour, it slowed down to 1. Some of y'all don't know what 1 mile an hour is. Who could walk? Come walk with me, buddy. Go to the back of the church, brother. Walk to me at a normal pace. No, for real, people don't know what a mile an hour is. Walk back to the normal pace to me. He's walking at 3 miles an hour. Y'all see that? That's 3 miles. Turn the camera and see how to walk. Human beings walk at an average of 3.5 to 3.7 miles an hour. That's 3 miles an hour. Can you imagine moving at 1 mile per hour over an entire island? Yes, brother. And you spin in 185 miles an hour, the wind, gusting, which means like that, at 200 plus miles an hour.
Yeah.
Then madman, when you got drive at 80, 90 miles an hour on this road. Can you think about going 2 times fast as that?
Yeah.
So instead of Dorian moving off of Grand Bahama, it didn't just go to 1 mile an hour either. It stopped at 0 miles per hour, saying, now talk to me. Since you want me to move from here, you command me to move.
No, 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 no.
24 hours passed, and then stopped. I command Dorian to go out to the sea and weaken in Jesus' name. Dorian, so you talking to me? You talking to me? But I'm moving. 30 hours, that's a day, and 6 hours a day and a quarter, and Dorian isn't moving from the island that this woman was living on. That's coincidence?
Yeah.
That's chance?
No, wasn't that to move out to the command center?
None of them. Can't even say the command center where she said she was. Some of you didn't see this because you didn't follow people, but a young lady followed my teaching. 34 hours or 35 hours, she said, Yahweh, please, let this storm move on this island. Within 2 hours, the storm began to move away from Ghana.
Wow.
She went back and published. She said, I asked Yahweh. It was published. She said, I commanded and it declared. It is published what she said. Yahweh, please, let this storm move. Because my family there now, please. Do you hear the difference? Do you hear I decree and I declare and I command? No. A young lady who follows my teaching said, Yahweh, I ask of you. When I saw it on Facebook, I said, no, Father, please hear now. Wait, please hear. Please. For this sake, for this publication's sake right here, let them see that when they call on the name of Yahweh, there is rescue for the righteous. When the storm began to move, she went back and posted again. She said, I thank Yahweh that he heard what I asked for. Now don't tell me Jesus, because Jesus beat y'all up for 40 hours straight.
Oh my! Whoa!
I got the record to show.
Whoa! Vindication!
She no preacher. There's a young girl who follows me and said, Yahweh, beg of you, please let this storm go away now.
Wow.
We get the message. Hear her words. We understand what you said. And we repent because we were wrong. And the big name preacher still in Jesus' name commanding, and Dorian is moving. Fabricated stories when Dorian is now gone. Jasmine, Darius, back online. Not I repent, that I was wrong, that I'm sorry that thousands of people are dead on the island of Abaco. No sorry. I was in the spirit last night and I saw, she said,
Again.
angels over Grand Bahama. And some were swooping down into the, and as they swoop out of the sky, the Lord showed me that's the Royal Navy, that's the British Army, coming to help.
Help is here.
I said, well, if this is not a mad nut, you just, man, at least go in a hole for a month. I said, boy, I was so wrong, I'm embarrassed. They got shame. She saw angels over the island now that Dorian, so wait. While the Dorian mashing up for 40 hours, the angel can't do this and move it quick. The angel had to wait for the storm to finish to show up on the island.
Maybe she was saying a baby because she's a lunatic and
I feel that. She had a mental moment. Some storms, the wind was enough for her 20 seconds.
Apart from the lady, she can't Roma.
Oh, you could tell me after you lied so blatantly that you see angels flapping over the island. Fabricated or made up stories, that's what it's called. And do you know the persons who followed her when she said it would happen? Came back and said amen? Yes. Wow, angels are here. And I got mad and I always said, now pause, calm down. Calm down. When he calmed me down, he began to show me clearly what his word says. If Yahweh doesn't give you the opportunity or the thought or the mind to repent, you can't. Because I was mad now. I said, you mean tell me people can be so stupid? He said, no, calm down. If I do not allow them or cause them or make them change their mind, it can't change. In Thessalonians he said, I give them strong illusion that they will believe a lie.
Wow.
That's the word. It is written.
As a nation, the country is in trouble. Look, their punishment, verse 3, decreed long ago, is not idle. Their destruction is not asleep. For Yahweh did not spare the angels who sinned. On the contrary, he put them in gloomy dungeons, lower than Sheol, to be held for judgment, And he did not spare the ancient world. On the contrary, he preserved Noah, a herald of righteousness, with 7 others, and brought the flood upon a world of ungodly people. And he condemned, verse 6, the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. That was Sodom and Gomorrah. And reducing them to ashes and ruin, as a warning to those in the future who would live ungodly lives.
Wow.
All you anti-men who feel that you get off, you got a record here to show you all that Yahweh doesn't play. The most disgusting, disgraceful thing I've ever seen in my life is why the Bahamas and Bahamians, Haitians and others Americans are laying dead in the Bahamas. The LGBTQRST people in Bermuda posted that while the storm is battering the Bahamas, our gay pride parade, the first ever in Bermuda, we don't have a storm.
Wow.
Not be sorry that it did. They are boasting that while the storm is battering the Bahamas, their gay pride parade is successful.
My Lord.
And you going to tell me I must respect these people? And I must have regard for them as human beings? And you Pentecostal jokers telling me that I'm supposed to have love?
Sensitive.
When they have a chance to show sensitivity, they have a chance to say we mourn in the Bahamas. They said we have brilliant sunshine. You know why? Because the Bahamas refused, that's one of the things they did, to allow homosexual marriages.
So they,
And all because the Bahamas said we're not allowing you to get married here. The Sodomites said, we in the sun in Bermuda are not suffering over
imagine
here.
that.
That's love. They forgot that the Bermuda is a smaller than Monaco
All
and Grand Bahama.
right. Okay.
And they forgot that we only in September, the hurricane season ends in November, and you have what I call post-tropical storms. Meaning after the season, it still happens.
Right.
Yahweh said, I preserve the wicked, the angels. The angels that I made. Who did wrong, I kept them for judgment. And then Sodom and Gomorrah, I destroy them as an example. I hope you all know what the scripture says. As a warning to those in the future who would live ungodly lives. But he rescued Lot, verse 7. A righteous man who was distressed by the debauchery of the unprincipled people, which is a loose lifestyle. For the wicked deeds which that righteous man saw and heard as he lived among them, tormented his righteous heart day after day. So the Lord, and that's the topic I'm talking about, the righteous delivered, the wicked preserved, the judgment.
Wow.
So the Lord knows how to rescue the godly from trials.
Oh, yes.
If you're a godly person and you get any trials in your life, Yahweh knows how to rescue the righteous. Oh, glory. The Lord knows how to deliver the righteous. If you are not yet removed from the situation, it means that Yahweh is still working in the situation. He hasn't changed his mind. You don't have to counsel him how to deliver you. He knows how to fix it.
Hallelujah.
Your inconvenience is not an issue for Yahweh. He knows how to fix it. Whatever you're dealing with, Yahweh knows how to deliver the righteous, to rescue the godly from trials, and how to hold the wicked until the day of judgment. No, wait. While continuing to punish them. Y'all can't miss that.
Read that again.
I need to read it one more time.
Read it again.
He knows how to rescue the godly from trials and how to hold the wicked. He knows how to hold wicked people until the day of judgment while continuing to punish them.
Oh, Lord.
So he's saying that I'll punish you on the day of judgment. He's saying while I'm holding you for then, I'm punishing you now.
Judge you later on.
And later on, when I'm done punishing you all this time here, I can bring you before the white throne. And then I'll give you the judgment. This is the conclusion of the whole matter. That's when I tell you now, here what happened. This is it. No restoration for you. Yahweh knows how. To hold the wicked. I got a few minutes here, so you all right there? All right. So you see some people in hospital or wherever they are, or in the storm or wherever they are, suffering. And you say, well, hold on, boy. It can't get worse than this. And Yahweh said, don't talk too fast. Because I know how to deal with them. Why I'm holding them for judgment. And you saying by now they're repenting, Yahweh said, don't talk too fast. Because I'm holding them for later. I am punishing them. Because I want to show the world and my people that I could hold you to kill you. And I could hold you to lose you.
Oh, glory. Hallelujah.
One set of people from y'all in this room, Yahweh said, I held you so I could deliver you. And another set, I held so I could judge them.
Oh, yes.
That's what you call sovereignty. My question is, which one got a choice?
None. None of them.
So in all of this, you mean to tell me that these people will repent because the storm came? You can call it repent all you want. Yahweh has declared from the first day of the storm, the morning I said it to the Bible, you will not repent. That thing hurt my heart bad. Because I said, well, maybe they'll turn. Yahweh said, they will not. And I published it. He said, they shall not repent. They won't repent. I said, well, okay. People's houses are gone. I lived on the island for 4 years of Abaco. I know the island very well. Travel up and all over the place preaching and everything else. I know the island. When I see dead faces, I say, I know this person. I know this woman. Some of my students are gone. So I could talk from here with a lot of sense living. And I'm saying, well, maybe people say, well, maybe they repent. How? How? Okay, you have Abaco, which is an island, like how we have Wakedown, like one, Hog Island, and all that. So if one island damaged, another one made, it's okay. New Providence, where the capital is Nassau, is no issue. Now you got all these mega churches. The biggest churches in the Bahamas are on those islands in New Providence. The headquarters like Georgetown. Now you got all these Jesus people who suffer. Not one preacher in New Providence thus far from Neil Ellis, none of them, has said, we will close the church to regular services and bring those who have nothing but clothes. We bring you all in and make the church a temporary shelter. You know what those loving men said? All them who got love but who no Nigerian is so serious and he's mean. You know what they said? We can send you water. The people on the island now, in the sun with no roof over their head. And these loving creatures say, we will send water to you so people will sleep on the water and walk around.
Dead bodies are over.
You think these people are ordinary?
Apostle,
Yes, sir.
they have the churches going to be open. They put up sign. Barry Lesson put up sign. Churches going to be open from Monday to Friday, from 8 to 3. On Saturday from 7 to 11.
And Sunday?
Nothing.
Closed for business. Closed for business. Closed to do business. All these persons who, some of them, paid tithe all their life. They're working lives. Now they're suffering. And I want to teach you that maybe on Thursday. So these same people started the church, they use Old English now. Bring ye all the tithes from Malachi into my storehouse, that there be no lack in my house. Not yet, there will be meat in my house. And then they say, I rebuke the devourer for your sake. They say, that's the word of God. Okay. So what happened to all the Christians in Africa who were paying like how they house God? So the tithe thing don't work either. Because the tithe is to protect my property, how I have no house. As a faithful tither, how my house gone. These people are making it look as if God is a liar. But he's not there, the liar. So look at this carefully. He's holding the wicked, verse 9, for the day of judgment, while continuing to punish them. Look at verse 10. Especially those who follow their own natures in lust for filth, and those who despise authority. You hate apostles, you don't like righteous preachers, you want to fight those who talk to you. Oh! Don't listen to Nigel London, another man crazy. That's despising Yahweh's servant. Yahweh say you in a special category. Look. Presumptuous and self-willed. These false teachers do not tremble at insulting angelic beings. They don't care who they talk to. Yahweh, in his wisdom, has brought the Christian world, as they call it, to its knees in this moment. Yes. John Smith can't talk. Raphael can't talk. The Adventist president can't talk. The Baptist can't talk. Because they all try to challenge what we and you said. And Yahweh showed them on an international scale how weak the name of Jesus is. Yes.
And all there's none of them no power?
None. Yes, ma'am.
Many years ago, the first person who brought Miles Monroe
Was?
John.
Thank you very much. And when Miles started talking foolishness, John Smith could not even rebuke Miles Monroe for saying that God needs permission. So that's why they're telling the church folk in Guyana, you could decree a thing. Can I heard the statement? And it shall be established according to you. And you say, yes, I decree. Let me help you out who say that. It was Eob's friend named Eliphaz who said that to Eob. You say Job was on his name. And Eliphaz said, you shall decree a thing, and it shall be established according to you, and light shall shine in your ways. And in verse 43, I said to Eliphaz, you talk like a fool. Who told you to say what you said? He said, you said what I never told you to say. So you shall decree a thing was not what he should have said. Can you remember Eob's account where Yahweh told Eob to pray for these 3 years? Or kill him?
Right.
Why would Eob have to pray for them if they said what was right?
Okay.
You shall decree a thing, and it shall be established. You could decree anything where Yahweh is concerned. In his wisdom, he has vindicated me in the Bahamas. Because I don't know what you would like to London. And try to throw shade, as you call it, about what I say.
Amen.
And the whole big church, sorry, one of them had 9 weeks or 8 weeks or so teaching. There's power in the name of Jesus.
Where is the power?
Because I start mentioning his name, we start teaching the church that Jesus' name got power. Well, where is it now?
Not one of them.
None. And I said, well, maybe they'll turn. Yahweh said they cannot repent. They will not repent. Because I ain't done with them yet.
Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, he keep really punishing them, Apostle.
Some of you don't like the news. I know some of you don't like the news too. It's alright. Don't like it. So you miss certain things. The Caribbean, as we know it, has what's called the Caribbean Single Market Economy. CSME.
Right.
Guyana, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and other countries. For example, because of my qualification, I could get on the plane tomorrow, fly to Jamaica, they have to stop me for 6 months. When I find a job, I live as long as I want. It's called the free movement of CARICOM nationals. Skilled movement. The Bahamas, because of their GDP, their wealth, the present Prime Minister, he would minister, went to a CARICOM meeting. And he said to the CARICOM leaders, the Bahamas is not a part of Europe. If you feel that people could just come here and say the Bahamas, think again. You can come legally, and if we want you, you stay. If not, bye-bye. Those were his exact words. If not, one second. If not, goodbye. He said that in March of 2019.
Wow.
He said, I can't go back home to my Bahamian people if I accept that foreigners are free to come to the Bahamas from the Caribbean. In March, April, May, June, July, August, 5 months, grace pass, September 1st, Dorian arrived. Who just sent a plane to help them? Jamaica. Who sent money to help them? Guyana. I follow the news carefully because Yahweh said, people like prophesy, you can get a house, you get a car, you get bus, you get girl. I see on an international scale, I don't prophesy, I don't they say. I look at what Yahweh say across the globe. And he said, clearly in this case, I have humble ministers.
Wow.
And all those who have an issue with foreigners. Now the same people you say, their citizens, their countrymen, are not permitted in your country unless you need them. Who's sending you food to eat now? You feel Yahweh's play? Guyana, better learn your lessons. Because when we had bauxite, they used to talk about Palawan and after the foolishness. Oil coming now. You better learn your lesson. How you handle a foreigner. It's in the book with Ezekiel. Yahweh said to Israel, because you didn't handle foreigners right, I can pour my wrath on you. Y'all don't like the book. Y'all hear the Bible, don't you? The true church doesn't lie. It's the truth. Yes, Sean, go ahead.
Just like make it short. Some of you are want to like that. workers, and they were aware that I was in an incident a couple years ago. Right? Well, you remember you mentioned that Yahweh always has a way for delivering the righteous.
Yes, yes.
But when you're disobedient, even though he punishes you, I'm sure we will show that he is Yahweh. I can remember that the person that was judging us, right, the magistrate, she was a fornicating adulterer. At the time she was an adulterer, she was in a relationship with a married man. So Yahweh showed me scripture. He said, I don't want no liars are ready to fight for you. Right? He said, I want you to fight this for yourself. I said, if this is your will, then you make something happen that the lie will draw from me. Right? It so happened that I was illegally dismissed from the police force. So they stopped, I didn't get no money.
Right.
So they had money to pay the lie now. The lie stopped fighting for me. I decided to question one of the witnesses. And the people that started shout at me so on, personally they become afraid. We get everything in the habits of this, you know. And they go and take another lie now. Up to this day, the lie never asked a witness anything or said anything.
Wow.
But
still,
the magistrate testified us guilty. Right? Even then, he said, I want to use this scripture. Tell her about the woman by the will. Right. Because the same matter she in, because the judgment she making on you not for you, but for her.
Wow.
And they not told her that.
Right.
And the other story, the woman who committed adultery.
Right, I remember.
Very well. This happened on that. My wife and I, all hands and other guys, and we had to pray. They prayed in the name of Jesus. Believe in me. And this is the real. They was praying in the name of Jesus and so on. My wife and I began to pray in the name of Yeshua, God and Yahweh. It so happened that they went out to the magistrate after the sentencing and asked for appeal and bail. The magistrate denied. When I come out with the magistrate, she granted. So you see, they call on Jesus, we call on Yahweh.
Right.
But what happened, even though what happened, the magistrate 2 months after she's off the job, the person that instigated the matter, he was in a vehicle. 5 of them. The vehicle toppled over, ear bust open, and not a single other person gets smashed.
Wow.
The other person who is there for the charge and so on, he crashed the car, which doesn't Mr. Barham. So even though it's the Yahweh that's not charge for you, and I was saying, when I went to find out the matter, they can't find a trace of it. They can't find a trace, they can't find your movie or test everything. When everybody here, they say, how you reach it is a there. Nobody knows the matter. It was in and I put on top. And she had the bench, so nothing happened. But just because of disobedience,
right.
Yahweh to deliver me, but
Yahweh is faithful. Yahweh, I hope that Yahweh knows how to deliver the righteous. God and man. And I'm saying to you because the Prime Minister of the Bahamas word towards people. Yahweh told Yeshua, he said, remember, you were once foreigners. He said, do not mishandle the foreigners. Let me give you a news flash. The tithe, which is food in Israel, was for 5-6 sets of people. The priests, the widows, the orphans, the foreigners, the poor. Foreigners had a right to eat the tithe of Israel. He said, don't you be oppressive towards people. And you can just say what you want about foreigners. Now, who come to help you? I don't like to say this, but boys they want to say. Guyana, y'all know we're supposed to get oil Bahamas. This first oil by year. Y'all are free to come here mostly. I know Guyanese people well. We will tell you what he told us. Venezuela, one thing executable from Guyana. And when you go down Georgetown, we'll see Venezuela walking through free as ever. Guyanese are absolutely quiet and calm people. Y'all amaze me for real. I don't know any other country in the world where you could know somebody want to take your resources and use them and y'all come now, we moving on a problem. We walk the street, be alright. That's Guyanese nature.
They're building, they're teaching the Venezuelan children now.
In which you want to teach the people? You see that? Guyanese bad for this. So you have to come. We say your Prime Minister said. Oh, the president will come and lock me up for this room, but I know God is nature. We are very welcoming people. And we don't have enough people for all the money according to what they said. So you might as well be open. We got plenty space. And Bahamas only got 250,000 to 300,000 people. And all wouldn't come. But open the doors to them. Don't be mean-spirited. Some of you don't know the things I've been through. A preacher in the Bahamas on the same island that was destroyed, one of the islands, looked me square in the eye because I told him he wasn't right what he was doing. A preacher just got through preaching and saying they must love one another. And when I said this is right, he said to me, I hate foreigners. A pastor looked me and I said to him, and I love you.
If they continue, and the last time I was on the list, what I made up, like, if they continue, if the leaders continue to promote and connect,
right.
the island will come back to the court.
Of course.
No matter if you go to court,
that's right.
And you are saying, don't open eyes time for our court because the leaders are not coming to Yahweh. So they came from Yahweh's plan, and he said over the court,
Yahweh is great. If anybody didn't realize that Yahweh is serious against you guys now, this country, this nation, you have an example. Because Yahweh said that Sodom and Gomorrah was an example for those who come in the future. We have an example before us, church. My prayer today is that you understand that you are either preserved for righteousness or held for judgment. If Yahweh has called you his own, he knows how to deliver you from every situation. Nothing in your life will take him by accident. If you're in the Bahamas, you belong to Yahweh, he knew how to deliver you. Losing a house is deliverance for some of y'all because the bank will burden you all the time for it. The car you lost is deliverance because you can't pay for it anymore. Can you imagine that? That Yahweh said, well, since you want to stress you over your house in the car, I'll just wash it all away. You crying over what you should dance about. Because the bank one buggy, I tell him, go swim and get your car back. I can't swim. Get it from the sea. Yahweh is faithful, church. Yahweh is faithful. He knows how to deliver the righteous. The job stressing you out and you get fired and don't cry because Yahweh knows how to deliver the righteous. You don't have to like it. He knows how to do it. He knows when to do it. Hallelujah. Rejoice in Yahweh always. And again said Shaul, rejoice. Because he knows. Don't tell me that Yahweh doesn't know. That Yahweh's ears are attentive to the cry of the righteous. Not everybody. Right. Yes. I know. Yes, Mama, I know church. We used to tell God, as I say, I tell God, I gotta pay this light bill. Huh? I look at these women and I said, are you crazy? You know what you're doing to yourself? And I tell God, you better fix the man when he can't come back. So maybe Yahweh cannot find the right one yet. You better fix this man and the man gone. And I decree and declare he coming back. Where is he?
When the biggest thing that started many courses in churches, and go to one particular scripture that is used, and I feel it is misused, I keep posting one context. It says, Yeshua comes for sinners, right? Not righteous people.
Right.
Indeed, but one context, when he came, is if you accept him. But if God did the same, then he come for you.
Right. And remember his name is Yeshua. Right. Remember his name is Yeshua, because I tried the Yeshua the other day. There's no one like Yeshua in Hebrew. Right? His name is Yeshua. Yeshua the Messiah said, I have come to my own. Your need a king. When he said, they said he's a friend of sinners. He never said that. He never said it himself. They said, you were white, they were a friend of sinners. He never said that. And Yeshua the Messiah said, I didn't come for the righteous. You know what I mean? Because righteous don't need salvation. I came for sinners, which is every single body in Israel. Y'all under the same bracket. All the Gentiles, but those who are his, he saved.
Yeah.
Y'all get it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just start it and then we close. Hold on, we can't hear you yet. 1 second.
Apostle Tarzagon, I was listening. I went to the lawyer and I was sitting listening a guy who says he's a Christian talking about God is love and because God so loved the world, he gave his own. So I allowed him, let him finish having his conversation and then I got it. So I said, do you know the world who you talking about is not the whole entire world? Is his people?
Right.
No, it's not like that. I said, is his people that who you talking about? God is so loving and God is this. I said, yes, the same loving God we were looking at, as you says Jesus. I said, we over there Yahweh. It's the same loving and he can be terrible. He can do what he wants to do.
Right.
Come on. We have choices. We could choose because he gives us a free mind. I said, no. I said, in Jesus' name, you could choose who you want to do because you tell me you want. I said, but me, Yahweh, why sorry? Because I have a whole crowd of people waiting for the lawyer. So I say, here this thing. Me, Yahweh, if he choose you, I said, number one, check the Bible, we tell you about predestined.
Right.
Some for here, some for here.
You're preaching, man.
Yes, and I went. So now I got a whole set of people I spit open some.
Right.
And I'm telling them, I say, here this thing, let me tell you number one. We don't have a choice. When Yahweh choose us from the foundation, I said we got a choice. It is not what we feel like doing and I want to do. I said you Bible tell you the one. Me on and tell me the one. I see you got to get it right.
Bless you. Thank you so much. Boldness. I told you our boldness comes upon the righteous man. And I'm so glad that Sister Janet is able to rightly declare. That's just documented in the scripture. Anybody feel what kind of questions they have to clear? Because they don't have to feel looking for hiding. I praise Yahweh for you saints. And thank you for the blessing and shalom. See you on Thursday evening, Yahweh. Amen.